a lot of people ask the question, how do these concepts that we produce, how do they affect us in production? Sometimes it's directly, sometimes it's indirectly. I would say that probably the 75th anniversary was indirectly influenced by a lot of the work that we've done with the concepts before. When we first started the 75th anniversary package a couple of years ago, we were trying to be a little more forward-looking for the package. In years before, we've looked to the military roots for inspiration. This time we wanted to be a little more forward-looking. When the guys were doing some digging and some inspiration for some of the Moab concepts, they came across a lot of this imagery of World War II vets that would come back, and they were buying these surplus Jeeps that were left over from the war. And really, this sort of culture developed out of this, where they're buying these Jeeps, they're outfitting them, they're building them up, they're modifying them, and they're not only off-roading in them, they're also doing things like hiking, camping. It's like early adventure sports almost, but there was this whole culture that developed around it. And when we started looking into imagery of this, sort of early Americana, we noticed there was a color theme that went with it, and it's true even to this day in modern adventure sports apparel. You see these sort of muted colors, these sort of patinaed warm metal accents, and then also these sort of highlights of bright accents. You'll see oranges, bright greens, yellows, things like that. So for the 75th anniversary, we wanted to follow that same path because we feel that Jeep really embodies that sort of same culture of adventure. So for instance, when you see this Grand Cherokee Trailhawk in front of me here, this body color that we have, this is actually called Rhino, and it's a really deep gray, it's non-metallic, just a very almost earthy sort of stone-like color. But then also we've got accents on the grille, you can see, on the front fascia, even the mirror cap. We have this sort of low gloss bronze accent that we put together. Mimics that nice warm patina from the metal. Some of the influence that we've gotten from past concepts here at Moab, just thinking back to 2012, we actually introduced the first Trailhawk here. It was actually in this very yard in front of us. That was the Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. Since then, we've introduced several other Trailhawks, a Cherokee, a Renegade. So this is the latest in that lineup. This is the new Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. You can see it follows all the same cues that we have on the other Trailhawks. It's got the black hood patch on the top of the hood. It's anti-glare. The wheels, for instance, it's this bright finish with a black low gloss matte finish on it. And then we always get this little Willys emblem on here in the red. That's always a Trailhawk cue. You'll notice some of the other parts of it. The trail rated badge. This is always an important cue for a Trailhawk. It's bright red. That plays well with the red on the Grand Cherokee badge. Also the red tow hooks. Those are the important cues that make a Trailhawk, and they were all inspired by the concept that we brought, to this yard 4 years ago.